Hi everybody, this is what's new in version 3.3 of the Laser Activated Shot Reporter. The very first thing on our change log is that we have introduced a brand new light handling system. So what this allows Laser to do is sort of inform you where bad light is, and it allows you to go ahead and ignore it or fix it depending on how you want to handle the bright ambient light. So if you take a look, I'm going to draw just a small target here on this black IPSC. I've introduced some bright light there, and you'll notice that there are some orange spots inside of the target zone that I drew, but they are just outside of my actual target. So I want to be shooting the black part of my target. I don't really care so much about the white spots that are on the outside edge there. So in this particular case, I can just ignore those orange spots, and I can go ahead and shoot at this target even though there are a couple of light issues. Now, if those white spot or if those orange spots were in a place where I did want to shoot at, I would need to adjust those. And what you can do, you'll notice down here on the bottom, it says the orange areas are disabled. Click here for more details. I can click on that box and it will give me a couple of different ways I can fix those orange spots. This is very similar to the old light warning that would come up. However, now you can just ignore those, and we'll do that in this case, and go ahead and start shooting, and it will simply not pick up shots where the spots are marked as orange, but it should pick up shots everywhere else. All right, so that is the new calibration system, the new light handling system. Let's go take a look at what else is new. We have a new hint and advice system, so we're pretty excited about this. Hopefully it'll give you a little bit of insight into some new ways to use laser. If you take a look down here on the bottom right, just under the shot timer, it is showing me some information about, this one is how to keep your webcam stable, or that you really need to keep it stable. So that's kind of a little hint about how to make shot detection a little more reliable. If I don't like seeing these, all I have to do is close it by clicking on that arrow, and it zips out of the way, and then I can use laser as normal, and I can just totally ignore it. If I want to see it again, I can open it back up, and eventually it will end up loading some new advice and that sort of thing. I encourage you to take a look at that and let us know what you think. There are a couple of them that actually have links to different drills and that sort of thing. So if you're looking for something interesting to do with laser, I would encourage you to take a look at what shows up in the little hint area down there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our changelog again. We've got a minor update to the Shooter Watch plugin. Those of you that are familiar with Shooter Watch, it's a plugin that allows you to use a second webcam to watch the shooter so that it can record video of what you were doing while you were shooting, and you can play it back in time sequence with the shots on your target and that sort of thing. There's a couple of little updates for that. Basically, it allows you to by default record for a longer duration, so I believe we bumped it up to 60 seconds from 30 seconds. So just a minor change there. And then we also added support for extensions, which should be coming very soon. Extensions are going to be somewhat similar to plugins, but they're going to have a little bit of a different functionality inside of the application. And so we encourage you to stay tuned to our Facebook page and to YouTube and that sort of thing. We'll be announcing some things with the extensions here very soon. Among other things, there's a lot of different bug fixes. A lot of those bug fixes get reported by our users. Sometimes we're lucky enough to find them internally before anybody else notices them, but every now and again one does slip out. And so a couple bug fixes that were reported had to do with some random number generation that happens inside the application and that sort of thing. So we appreciate those that took the time to write us a quick note about those, and we encourage you to please keep an eye out for things like that and let us know when something weird does occur. We will keep you updated as far as the extensions go, but for now, that's all, and thanks for watching.